Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans. What we do around here, is bring about conversations of a psychological, mental health, emotional health paradigm. We do that as often as we can, usually several times per week. We try to do that for your listening pleasure. Got over 1,100 of these. My goal is to at least double that in 2022. So would love to get to 2,500 or so. Anyway, if there's a topic you'd like to see covered that hasn't been covered, please feel free to reach out. Also, if you're looking for coaching, life, relationship, business, whatever point in the middle there, please feel free to reach out going into 2022. There's a couple ways to do that at PO Perception on Twitter and or in the About Me section of this YouTube page will get you to where you need to be. Redefining success is what this audio is about. The first is actions. Take actions that you can actually follow through on. Action steps, saying I'm going to lose 100 pounds. It's a great goal. It's a great vision. It's a great idea. But are you ready to make a commitment to the process of what it would take to lose 100 pounds? Chances are you're not. But if you said, I want to lose 2 pounds a week, that's something you can manageably get around. And so action steps that you can work with every day, action steps that you are going to commit to, understanding that you have to set realistic goals that allow you to gain momentum rather than large goals that cause you to kind of get down on yourself when you haven't done it yet, or get down on yourself that other people did it quicker than you, or get down on yourself that it didn't work out the way you planned. Understanding that your goals should be at three different levels: a short-term goal, a long-term goal, and a mid-range goal at all times. When you have that, then you'll be able to make a decision about how to do that, about where to do that, about the areas of your life where it's easiest to keep your goals, hardest to keep your goals. The next is kind of understanding your body. So, knowing when you need more rest, knowing when you need more hydration, knowing when you need to work out, knowing when you need to rest because your body's exerted, putting standards for your body, mind, spirit, and physical body in a wellness zone, and kind of going, what do I need to do for myself today so that I can be good in a week, in a month, in a year. What generally happens for people with chronic conditions is they put it off and put it off and put it off, and then before they know it, they have a chronic condition that ultimately, and I can say this, my chronic condition and not paying attention to it and taking care of what ended up being the wrong people in my life led to 100% me almost passing away nearly 2.5, well, let's see, it'll be, yeah, so 3 years ago, almost 3.5 years ago, was all because I spent years of my life pouring things into people that unfortunately weren't able to understand, receive, or give back in the ways I needed, and it came out in my body. And so that'll happen to nearly every person if they allow it to happen. That burnout does occur. The next thing is practice your craft, learn a skill, and then try to become the closest thing to an expert as you can at it. And when you think you've reached the end of one skill, guess what? Skills are like jello, there's always room for more. And so that means you can find another skill and add to it, and another and another. Now, smart people group their skills together to try and have some common themes that allows them to move forward and remain pretty smart about things. Next thing is keep your circle of friends small but ever expanding and close. So lots of times, and this is one of the biggest things I've seen in flaws of communication over the last 10 years or so, is the reliance on social media has made us think that more is better when it comes to friendships. But there was a study, and I've seen various studies on this particular topic, about the people that think they have a best friend or someone they can actually count on. That um, ultimately is something to where they don't necessarily feel they even have one friend they can count on. Anywhere from 70 to 75% of people feel this way. So if you have all these friends but you can't really count on them, what good is that to you? And then the next is avoid excuses. At the end of the day, excuses don't matter and nobody really cares. Now, that I don't mean for that to sound harsh, but everyone has a rationalization for the reasons why they don't do the things that would benefit them. Everyone has a rationalization of reasons that get them through the moment, but at the end of the day, life is going to go on whether you push through or not. So focus on pushing through rather than making excuses that no one's buying anyway. So hopefully this is helpful. Keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.